father-in-law is Switzerland.
What?
Apparently he's a Swiss.
No.
Oh, what is that?
No.
Is that's like a thing?
It's a thing, like World War II.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's neutral.
Yeah.
He's neutral. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I say. I'm like, okay. When I first read, I'm like, dumb.
Idiot. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Chisme Chronicles podcast.
Episode 17.
Episode 17, and then...
Listen. We don't have the timing down right.
Welcome back to another Chisme Chronicles podcast.
Episode 17. Good intro.
You get all ahead of you. Ma, I was all ready. Yeah.
I wanted to do it first.
You wanted to do the
Yeah. The air horn that we have here. The air horn button.
I can't wait till we get an air horn button.
We have one. It's right here.
I can't wait till we get one that doesn't include us moving our mouths. Yeah. We're all like ventriloquists. We're all
just hiding behind the microphone.
Welcome back to another episode. Our most successful episode to date has been our episode number 5, our mother-in-law episode. If you guys haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. We're going to drop the, we'll put the link in the description below.
You guys hate your mother-in-laws.
I mean, for some reason, people are really curious about that.
It's so
about
funny.
that mother-in-law title. It's in the title, mother-in-law drama.
Yeah.
You know, so they're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Could
I
they
have
be
mother-in-law drama.
Yeah, could they be talking about me?
Yeah.
You know? So we decided we're going to do another mother-in-law drama, or we'll see what we call it, but another mother-in-law episode.
Part 2, baby.
Part 2.
You guys are fiends.
You guys are really liking it, so we're like, let's give the people what they want.
Yeah. That's what we're here for, to please the public.
Like Gladiator. Remember, are you not entertained? No? Dude.
Moving on. I'm just kidding. Dude, I've seen.
Wait, you don't remember that part?
I've seen Gladiator. I feel like it's this. Maybe I'm wrong, but what I've noticed is specific to men. Like, men have this ability to recall, like, movies or skits or anything. Like, if they've seen it, like, twice or whatever, you can, like, quote everything from the movie. If I saw a movie 3 days ago and I loved it, I probably can't tell you a single thing that happened.
My wife's the same way for some reason. Like, I mean, she can be like, oh, yeah, I remember this. I remember that.
Yeah, me too.
But
like,
like,
only after you tell me also. I'll be like, oh,
yeah.
I kind of do remember, maybe. Also, it's like, have you seen this movie before? And I'm like, I probably have.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a male specific trait.
And I'll be like, how do you not? We saw the movie. We both loved it. How do you not remember? And she's like, I don't remember.
And I'll be paying full attention. This is not like an I'm distracted kind of situation. Like on my phone, like I'll be paying full attention, and I still just, it's gone. It's erased from my brain.
We're gonna have to do movie night soon, and we're gonna have to watch The Gladiator.
And then I'm gonna have to watch it 10 more times, and it's still gonna be out of my brain in 6 months.
Maybe we won't do it then. It's too long. It's too long to watch 10 times.
It's Ants Part 2.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this episode with story number 1. Here we go. Am I the asshole for setting a glitter trap to catch my mother-in-law trying to snoop? For some weird reason, my mother-in-law really wants to go into our bedroom whenever she comes over. On one occasion, I followed her as she went upstairs. I was going to get something for my child as the bedrooms are upstairs, and she walked past the bathroom on the main floor and up the stairs behind it. She didn't hear me, and I caught her walking straight into my room and rifling through bills on my dresser. She denied snooping, even though I just watched her do it, and said she was just going to use our bathroom because she couldn't find the other ones. She walked right past the one on the main floor and another one in the upstairs hallway to go into our bedroom. Since that happened, I installed an exterior doorknob that requires a key on our bedroom door and one on the door to our office spare bedroom. However, she's still always forgetting where the bathroom is and trying the bedroom and office door. This really ticks me off. My husband says that I just get annoyed at this because everything she does drives me crazy. And since we've put locks on the rooms we don't want her in, there isn't really a problem anymore. Well, over the holidays, we had my in-laws over for dinner, and before they came, I was searching for the bedroom keys. We hadn't used them in a while since we only lock the doors when mother-in-law comes over. My husband told me we didn't need to lock the doors since she wouldn't try to get into the rooms, and I insisted that she would because she loves to snoop. We went back and forth and decided to cover the doorknobs in super fine glitter to see if she tried them.
Oh my gosh.
I did this once before when husband didn't believe me about the snooping to prove she'd been in the rooms. Last time she ignored the glitter and we didn't say anything about it, but then my husband couldn't deny that she'd tried to snoop. So this time I covered the doorknobs in glitter and for the office went a touch further and rigged a little folder of glitter over the door to the office before the in-laws came over. I left it one side unlocked because it's the French doors, and it was set up so if she walked into the room, she would get covered in glitter. My husband goes out of his way to show his mom the main floor bathroom when they got here and specifically asks his parents and sister not to go upstairs. There's a baby gate so the kids can't get upstairs either. Well, guess who had to go to the bathroom and got covered in glitter and had it all over their heads, their hands and hair. She completely lost it and started screaming at me, so I yelled back, and now my husband is saying I went too far and I'm the asshole. Mother-in-law also says I'm the asshole, but sister-in-law says I didn't do anything wrong and mother-in-law deserved it for snooping. Father-in-law is Switzerland.
What?
Apparently he's a Swiss.
No.
Oh, what is that?
No.
Is that's like a thing?
It's a thing like World War II.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's neutral.
Yeah.
He's neutral. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a shame. I'm like, okay. When I first read, I'm like, dumb.
Idiot. Yeah.
Okay, he's a country.
Yeah.
Like, okay, and I'm Canada. You know, like, I don't know.
Yo, I'm Germany.
Yeah. Oh, shit, okay. Father-in-law. Just like move out of the frame.
Slide out.
I'm just like,
Oh my god.
okay, all right. Back to the story. Father-in-law is Switzerland. Apparently, her car is ruined now too, because it's. Oh my god! Apparently, her car is ruined now too because it's covered in glitter that she can't get cleaned up. So, am I the asshole? And then there's a
update.
Yeah, there's an update. I can't believe this. I can't believe this blew up, and I wanted to say thank you for all the support and the awards. My husband woke up and found this post, and I think the comments have been an eye opener.
Okay.
We are going to start couples therapy in January, so I think that will be great for us. I didn't read this part. I will be ordering some cellulose glitter that is biodegradable and safer for future projects, like for future booby traps. And if she comes over again, I will set up a camera, or at least print out some fun fake documents. So if she snoops again, she can at least find something interesting.
Dude, okay. First of all, love the couples therapy.
But like, why though?
They probably, it's like I feel like something always happens and it's like a small argument and then it's like, oh, I realized that we're like not communicating properly or whatever. Because it's like, oh, this blew up bigger than it should have between us or something,
Yeah, I guess.
And then
I'm
it's
like,
oh,
damn.
we're not communicating properly, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I mean,
I love them.
Yeah.
Nothing on the scoreboard.
Therapy 101. Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, first of all, I know you made a little like comment or whatever. That woman's car is ruined. That was my first reaction when she was like, oh, I put glitter all over the house. That woman's car is ruined. Like, I don't know if you've ever, like, you cannot get glitter out of anything. You cannot get glitter out of anything. You can't clean it. You can't vacuum it. That stuff sticks. Like, if you wash it, it sticks more. If you vacuum it, it just doesn't come up. Like, you can't get glitter out of anything. That
For
woman's
real.
car is ruined.
She can't clean it? I mean...
You have to have it like detailing places won't take things that are covered in glitter.
For real?
I'm being so serious.
Damn, I didn't know it was that hardcore.
I only know because, and I'm not crazy, but like I've seen people like on TikTok or whatever will be like, oh, like my husband of 17 years cheated on me and blah, 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 blah. So I covered like his whole room in glitter. And it's just like everything is ruined. You have to buy like all new clothes. Like it's ruined. It doesn't matter how many times you wash it.
Damn, I had no idea it was that hardcore. I was like, I don't know. You just start wiping it, start cleaning it,
That's
vacuum,
why I was
brush.
Well, like on like the doorknobs and stuff, because I was like, oh, she covers stuff in glitter. That's insane. But if it's like on the doorknobs, you can like wipe it.
Yeah,
that
I get.
But
I get
any
like fabric or something like that.
Ruined, dude.
Damn. Well, I guess I was gonna say, well, what about her carpet? No, she probably has, floor tile or something.
Yeah. Dude, but good for her.
Yeah, I mean, not the asshole. You know what I mean?
Not the asshole.
Um,
I see that it could be over the line, and like, please hear me out before I get flamed in the comments again. I see that somebody could say it would be over the line if this hadn't been an issue before, the French doors thing, right?
Yeah.
With the glitter on the head. If this hadn't been an issue that they had addressed with her before, then it's like, dude, like, you know, like, this a little much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, maybe, like, and yeah, she shouldn't be snooping anyway, so it's still arguable, but yeah, I mean, they had been telling her over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's so crazy, dude. Like, man, like every time it never ceases to amaze me, like the kind of people that just like exist.
And what is she looking for?
What is she exactly? What is she? You know, like I'm just like I don't even know what to say.
Dude,
like,
I would totally too. Like, I would set up fake documents of like, I don't know, like a fake
CIA.
like oh, I was thinking like a paternity test or something. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Just to like make that way she feels like she has to say something, and it's like, no, you.
It gets spread into the to the family group chat. You know what I mean?
I'm saying.
Like,
but then it's like, no, but you would. I guess everybody would have to know that she's like snooping and stuff, and that you set it up, or else everybody's gonna question it forever. But I was thinking like she comes out of the room and it's like, look, you know what I mean? And then it's like, no, you're crazy.
Dude, that would be funny. That would be really funny to like just like to make it
something
more
insane, like but like personal. Yeah, I don't know.
Man, I was trying to think of something.
I was trying to think. I thought of it, and my brain went to the wrong place. So.
You're a Wiccan. Dumb. I don't know. No, that was dumb. But just like you know, like I was just thinking, like how can you? Like she was like snooping, you know what I mean? Like I can see her like no one's around,
and like
know?
everybody's at the house too. It's not like she's like, I don't know, because it's not even like she like lives with them where there's like a lot of opportunity. It's like she's taking every opportunity when she just like goes over. Like everybody's in the living room and she's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then goes into like the freaking office. Like, who do you think these people are? It's like she thinks they're in the CIA, and she's like trying. To
I like that the father-in-law was chilling. Yeah. And I also like that the sister-in-law,
he was Switzerland, and
that the sister-in-law was also like, "Hey, man, you know, do what you got to do. You know, my mom is crazy."
Yeah. Damn. Okay, ready for the next one? Okay. Am I the a-hole for kicking my mother-in-law out for emptying out my freezer? I know this sounds stupid, but please hear me out. I, 25 female, got married to my husband, 26 male, about 2 years ago. We have 2 adoring kids, and we lived happily until my mother-in-law moved in. She moved in about a month ago because she broke her ankle, and we took her in to take care of her, and then it says she isn't married and she lives alone, so we were her only caretakers until she recovered. Anyways, we took her in and treated her with the utmost respect. I've never really had an issue with her other than her making a comment about me once long ago, but other than that, she was the average mother-in-law, I guess. Anyway, a couple of nights ago, I decided to cook some frozen nuggets up for my kiddos as a treat. And then it says I home cook almost every night otherwise. Oh, I lost my space. Oh. And they were happily eating until my mother-in-law came in and bashed me for not cooking them a healthy and nutritious meal. And she says I do most nights. I just calmly said that to her that I was tired from working today and I thought the kids would like something a bit different. She then grumbled and walked out of the room. I thought that would be the end of it. I was wrong. Fast forward to the next day. I picked up my kids from daycare/preschool and take them home. I walk into the house and see trash bags full of frozen items from my freezer. I walked into my garage to see my mother-in-law pulling things from the freezer into bags. I asked her what the hell she was doing, and she said that she was taking away the food from my freezer and throwing it out. Everything. Like, wow. She emptied it.
Wow.
I then asked her why, and she said it was because I was teaching my kids unhealthy habits by giving them frozen snacks. She then called me a terrible mom and shouted at me to... and I shouted at her to get out. I keep losing my spot. And I didn't want her living under my roof any longer.
Hell no.
She left, and I called my husband, and he came home to the disaster his mom created. He couldn't believe this as it was so unlike his mom to do this. My husband never blamed me, so I really don't know where to go from here. Am I the a-hole? Do I try and speak to my mother-in-law again? But then there's 2 updates. Okay? Update number 1. So as of today, my mother-in-law has apologized and paid for all of the frozen items. She's back to her usual self. And then her and her husband were like, that was really out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Update number 2.
Something's going on with her mind.
I took my mother-in-law to the doctors, and she had a UTI. And the UTI was giving her dementia-like symptoms.
No.
That mixed with her strong medication
I knew it.
from her ankle surgery.
Dude, I promise I was thinking maybe the medication. Like that's what I didn't think UTI, but I thought like maybe the medication was making her trip out.
So that actually, I didn't even know that was a thing until that happened to a friend that I used to have, like in high school or whatever. It happened to her mom, where she just like was going insane.
From what though?
Just like she was just like angry all the time. Like she was just like everybody was pissing her off, and it was just like super like out of character. And so
Okay.
That girl's whole family was like, "What the heck is going on?" Like, and then they like forced her to go to like the emergency room, like because it had been like a week.
It was wild.
It was yeah. It was wild, like
a wild cat.
She was just like
sporadic,
like losing her mind.
Yeah. Dude, that's so scary.
Yeah. And then they were all scared, and they just thought it was like menopause or something because her mom was like a little bit older. But then it was like, okay, like we've got to get something under control. So they forced her to go to the emergency room, and she just had a UTI that was making her like insane.
But no,
with like menopause or something, but it was like the UTI was like infecting like her. I don't know. It created like an infection. It was making her insane, and the UTI cleared up, and she was fine and normal again.
Yo,
Isn't that insane?
Is crazy. That's scary.
That's insane.
I just get like really freaked out with like when things happen to your mind. You know what I mean? Like oh blah blah blah. Like losing oh that's just so crazy.
Yeah.
So
obviously
I don't
not the a-hole for kicking her
yeah
out.
like I mean and then also because of the update, like, well, we can't blame the lady, like the UTI thing with the Medicaid, like it was tripping her out, you know.
Yeah.
So
I thought this one was crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
But obviously, like, you know, like kind of like UTI thing aside or whatever, it's like obviously, like, dude, like who doesn't like take their kids to like I mean, not that I have kids, but like I imagine everybody takes their kids through like a McDonald's drive-through every once in a while.
Yeah, I mean every once in a while, like my kids had chicken nuggets yesterday.
Yeah,
and what did they have before? The other day we were eating like this like little like quinoa type of kale soup or something that my wife made. You know what I mean? And like, you know, so sometimes you eat like really healthy. Sometimes like, let's have like little chicken nuggets. Like we gotta like leave in 30 minutes. We gotta do some. It's just, you know, sometimes it's just part of it.
And that's like literally what everybody does. You know what I mean? It's like you can't like hold kids to like a different standard or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
now, I mean, I would be concerned if that's all you ate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If that's literally it. But there's a balance to everything.
So yeah, I mean, obviously it's cool that the lady was back to her normal self. She's like, hey, I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell was happening. Like here, you know, here's the stuff. But let's just say that that was something that the mother-in-law did that she didn't apologize for. There was nothing wrong with her.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that the daughter-in-law would not be the asshole for doing that. If she just straight up just like, you need to be, you know, it's just.
I think either way she's
like
not.
That.
I think either way she's not the asshole because like they didn't know something was wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's like, you're going crazy. Get out of my house.
Yeah,
you know
and if nothing was wrong, then like I think that's still valid. Like
exactly.
You can't just first of all I mean, you can give your opinion or give advice, especially if someone asks for it, obviously.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, you know, you might share like, I did this or I did that, but even though like some people still might not take it like very well, like, all right, dude, like don't tell me how you raise your kids, like I'm doing completely fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah, but if she saw that they were eating like frozen food every night or whatever, then it's like, hey, like let me make dinner tonight.
Exactly, something like that. Like, oh, I'll make something.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, yeah, I thought that was.
I just thought that one was wild.
Very wild, very very wild. All right, cool. Let me find my next story.
So if your
here.
mother-in-law's insane, go take her to the doctor. Get her
Check-
checked out for a UTI.
Get that UTI checked out. All right, where is my story number 3? All right, here we go. Story number 3. Am I the a-hole for calling the police on my mother-in-law? Wee 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 wee.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need like a
I want like a soundboard now with all this.
with like at least 9 options.
Yeah. Okay, am I the a-hole for calling the police on my mother-in-law? I, 28 female, got married to my husband, 34 male, a week ago. We got engaged about a year ago, and when I got engaged, my mother gave me a pair of earrings, which she said every woman for generations in our family has worn to their weddings. They are 4-carat dangling earrings, and they are worth a lot. I felt very honored to be given them, and it made me feel closer to my grandmother, who died 2 months prior.
Oh.
About 3 months after that, I went wedding dress shopping with my mother, my sister, and my fiance's mother. I brought all the jewelry that I would be wearing to my wedding to see how they would match the dresses. When I put the jewelry on, my mother-in-law kept going on about how gorgeous the earrings were. My mother explained the story and how they were a family heirloom passed down for generations. I found the dress of my dreams and I bought it. On the day of my wedding, I had everything ready in my room. My wedding dress, my flowers, my shoes, my makeup, and my jewelry. I was in there with my soon-to-be mother-in-law. I then needed to go to the toilet, and when I came back, my mother-in-law was gone. I wasn't sure what had happened, but I just thought she maybe got called away to do something. I then noticed my earrings were gone. I knew straight away that she had taken them. I found her and confronted her, and she said she didn't take them. I asked if I could look through her bag, and she said no and gripped onto it. I said that if she didn't let me look, I would call the police, which I then did, and she still wouldn't let me look. The police arrived and searched her, and the earrings were found in her bag. They were returned to me, and they asked if I wanted to press charges. I wanted to talk to my fiance. Yeah. I wanted to talk to my fiance first, and he said he would support me if I wanted to. I didn't want to decide in that moment, so I just ignored it and had a great night. That was a week ago, and ever since then, I've been getting loads of threatening messages and calls from my husband's side of the family. My mother-in-law has been sending me extremely hateful texts, and I think I want to press charges, but I'm still not sure if it's a good idea.
Dude, that is so upsetting. Like, you're about to get married, and you're just like this, because they're not just earrings, it's an heirloom.
Dude, it's like, it's meaningful.
Yeah.
You know, it's connected
like
to
mega
it's connected to your family.
Yeah.
To like
also,
your descendants or your ancestors.
Yeah. Hot take. But I feel like a lot of women have like this little thing in them where they're just like a little bit klepto. Like,
oh, shit.
Like a
You're
little
wild,
bit,
Kaylee.
like
I'm here with
bit.
crazy Kaylee.
like I feel like it's like a running joke, but it's true. Like if you like go to I mean, in my experience, it's true. Like, if you go to, like, a restaurant or something, and, like, the place has, like, a cute little, like sauce pouring thing, and it's, like, small.
I'm all calling the
then
Phoenix. I'm all calling the Phoenix Police Department right now.
Take it with you.
Oh, my God.
Kaylee,
what are you saying?
Because, like, they're not going to miss it, and now you have a cute little thing in their house.
You're a thief?
I feel like a lot of women, but it's, like, it's barely stealing. It's like that thing costs 3 cents.
What are you taking? What was it?
It's like if it's like usually it's like a little like sauce thing or something.
A sauce thing?
Like if you go to like a restaurant, right? And then there's like a little like container for like pouring sauce, and you're like, oh, that's so cute. I could use that. You just take it.
I can't remember who it was, who I knew. That would take cups from restaurants.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Applebee's or like, you know,
that's
like
what I'm saying.
A brewery that had like a cool cup and would like steal it.
That's what I'm saying.
And it was a woman, or it is a woman.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of women have just like a little klepto thing in their bones, and most of the time it's harmless.
You're mine.
It's harmless. It's like the gathering thing. It's just wired in my brain, okay?
Yo,
it's from the gathering days.
I need to come up with a nickname for you. You need a nickname.
I feel like a lot of women do it. Listen, and sometimes I'm not ashamed to admit it.
I'm gonna do next episode. I'm
But
coming
obviously,
up with
that was harmful. That was harmful. You can't, women, please. You cannot klepto from your daughter-in-law.
Let me know. Let me know that. Let me know in the comments what you guys like: bandit, burglar, criminal, crook, mugger, pirate. I like kind of like bandit. Kaylee the bandit. What do you, let me know in the comment, guys. Drop. Let me know in the comments what kind of nickname you guys like for Kaylee. The plunderer, the prowler.
Listen, if you're a woman in the comments, please defend me. I
cat,
know you do
burglar.
it too. I know you do it too.
The hijacker. I need help, guys. I need help.
I don't do it all the time.
I'm here with Kaylee the bandit. Bandit.
Listen.
Hey, the next episode, we need you to bring all of those little things.
I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot. I'm just saying. And I don't like keep a
Hilarious.
box. I don't keep a box. Okay. But yeah, I feel like sometimes you just like you swipe something if it's like harmless, right?
Swiper.
But yeah.
That's so funny.
But obviously this is horrible, and like that mother-in-law sucks, and now she's like threatening the daughter-in-law, like for what?
So dude, it's so crazy. Like on your wedding day, I know she said like, yeah, so I decided to just kind of ignore it and have a good time.
Makes sense.
But 100% makes sense. 100% makes sense. But at the same time, like, damn, maybe she still had that in the back of her mind while she's at the wedding. You know what I mean? Like,
or maybe she had 6 or 7 shots of tequila and it wasn't in the back of her mind.
Yeah, good
anymore.
point. Good point. Good point. Good point. Good point. Yeah, true. But
at least she had them on, because like imagine if she would have like, because like I could see a situation where it's like I'm just gonna not even like I can't even worry about it, like I'm about to walk down the aisle, you know what I mean, like I just have to go down without the earrings and then figure it out later.
So I don't think she's the asshole for calling the cops.
No,
because how else was she gonna get it back?
Yeah, exactly.
Unless
she confronted her mother-in-law.
Yeah, I think the only other way would probably have been like, you know, talk to her fiance.
Yeah, but it's like you're about to I'm thinking she's got hair and makeup on.
No, yeah, because she was gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to have to go talk to my fiance with my hair and makeup
on.
I'm
that's
stressed
true.
out. I'm sweating. I don't even want him to see me.
That's
right
true.
now.
That's true. True. You're right. Yeah, she's just like, you know, like just handle it on her own.
Yeah,
right?
And
handle
I
it
don't want
on
to get
her
in
own.
a scuffle with my mother-in-law and get all freaking sweaty and stuff. Like I'm halfway ready. I'm an hour from walking down the aisle.
Yeah.
I'm worried about making sure my bladder's empty and I look good, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy. And then after that though, like they're basically trying to intimidate and harass them.
What a piece of garbage.
And just kind of like, you know, just being crazy. Like,
what kind of a family did this poor girl marry into? That sucks.
You know what? That does suck because like I mean, obviously the whole situation sucks, but it sucks even more because if it was just a mother-in-law, then okay, she made a bad decision.
Yeah,
right?
Everybody else backs her.
But now you've got so if it was just her, like, cool, that's, you made a mistake, everyone else understands that you made a mistake, and like hey, you got to deal with the consequences. But her family is backing her up.
That's so shitty.
Your mom stole something.
Yeah.
That's 4 carats, obviously, you know, depending on the clarity and the color and the cut, you know. It's gonna, you know, but still 4 carats is a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know. And they're just like basically supporting her or trying to like scare them or just talk trash, intimidate so that they won't like press charges.
Every time somebody talks about carrots, all I think is like Bugs Bunny. Like 4 carrots is a lot of money. I'm just thinking of like Bugs Bunny. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know anything about diamonds, you guys. But yeah. Overall, obviously not the asshole. I'm glad she called the cops.
But what should she do though? Should she press charges or like?
I would.
Because like, check it out. If she doesn't press charges, obviously watch out. Chécalo. If she doesn't, listen, what happens? She doesn't press charges. The mother-in-law doesn't go to jail. She just doesn't want. She, you know, whether she presses charges or does not, that relationship is ruined already. Yeah. So they're not coming over to your house. You're probably not going over.
No.
You're probably only going to see each other at like family events at a neutral territory. You know, in Switzerland. You're going to see each other there, and you probably don't have a friendship anymore. You know. Now you may be able to salvage if you even wanted to, because like you don't have to even want to have a relationship with. The thing is, it's all effed up now.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have a relationship with your father-in-law or your brother-in-law or sister-in-law if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Because you're pissed off that they were supporting what she
But
did.
obviously, like, most people want to. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
so
Until problems arise or whatever.
So what I'm saying is that if she doesn't press charges, she can probably salvage it and just kind of like, all right, it's pretty shitty, but it's like whatever. We're just gonna keep things civil. I'll see them in Switzerland. But if she does press charges,
it's all hell breaks loose.
If she presses charges, like it's like basically the husband's like, everybody's got to be okay with like we're never gonna see my family.
But
we're never gonna hang out with my family.
The thing is, she's locked into this marriage. Hopefully, obviously, right? Everybody gets married, and it's like you hope you're married for the rest of your life. So, assuming that, right? She's locked into this marriage for the rest of her life. I feel like if she doesn't press charges, everybody's bullying her over something that the mother-in-law did, and if she doesn't press charges, she's a doormat. She's a doormat for the rest of her life to that family. So
what I would say is that I don't agree with that specific statement because if she doesn't press charges, it's like, yo, you know what? I'm going to let you off the hook so that I don't send your mom to jail and the grandmother of like whoever her brother-in-law, sister-in-law, whatever. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. But you're not. Right. You guys aren't coming over to my house. I don't want nothing to do with y'all. I'm gonna hook you up.
You're right. If she says that to them, you know what I mean. Like if she actually if she just doesn't press charges and doesn't say anything, I still think she's a doormat. But if she doesn't press charges and phrases it, talks to them or sends a mass text message or whatever and says it like that, you know what I mean, of I'm gonna leave you guys alone, but now you leave me alone. You know what I mean. Like never come at me again, don't ask me for favors, nothing,
because the statute of limitations on theft is 10 years. I don't know what it is, but imagine.
I think it's I don't know, actually. Isn't it 2 for most things?
I don't know, just dangle it for 2 years, you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, that's all kinds of messed up.
Yeah.
Not the asshole. And if she does press charges, she's still not the asshole.
Exactly. Yeah. This is her choice now.
Let us know down in the comments if you agree.
This one is.
Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Subscribe.
Okay, last story. This one's just gross. My mother-in-law's crying because I won't let her hold our baby. Am I the a-hole? So, backstory. My mother-in-law, 45, was holding our baby, 9 weeks old, at a birthday party for my brother-in-law. At a birthday, oh my gosh, sorry, this has no punctuation. At a birthday party for my brother-in-law. Afterwards, we left and we went home. The next day, my baby had lice. Of course, my 3-year-old got them too. So I cleaned out both of their hair as well as mine and my husband's to make sure he or I didn't give it to them both, and both of us were clean. We had not a single bug. So I told him that that it was more than likely his mom. 3 weeks pass and we get invited to our niece's kindergarten graduation. Once again, my mother-in-law got our baby and she got lice. She held the baby again and then she got lice again. So for the second time, we have to pick lice out of my 9-week-old baby's hair. Oh my gosh. I told my husband she is not allowed to hold our baby because I am not going to pick lice out of my baby's hair again. Then 2 weeks later, we go to my sister and sister's graduation. I don't freaking know. And she gets our baby once again. And yes, you guessed it, she got lice again. So here I am picking lice out of our baby's hair. 4 days later, my sister's graduation party. And my mother-in-law tries to get our baby, and my husband tells her no because our baby got lice again. I noticed my husband wasn't sitting where he was before I went to the restroom, and I was outside. I went to talk to him and asked him what was wrong, and he said that he's upset that his mom was crying, and I asked why she's crying, and he said because I won't let her hold the baby. I wouldn't even give her to our sister. I wouldn't even give the baby to her at our sister's graduation. I told him I did, and oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is literally no punctuation. I told him I did. Like, she gave the baby to her at this, to the, whatever, grandma at the sister's graduation. And I saw her grab her. I saw the mother-in-law grab her. And she's scared that I'm going to keep her away from her. I told her I'm not going to pick lice out of our baby's hair again. So am I the asshole?
So this is from the daughter-in-law is the one that's writing this, right? So lice had a but I mean, there's a lot of other people there too, though. I mean, what if it could like little kids or something?
Every time that the grandma's like holding her, I don't know.
But the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure that when you're at these like family events, the grandma's not the only one holding her. So how do you really know where the source is from?
That's true. And also like if they're like, my first thought when I read this, my first thought when I read this was like, if they're sure that it's the grandma, like I feel like they're almost like, I feel like they're the asshole for like neglecting the baby. You know what I mean? Or like not that they're like literally neglecting the baby, but like how can I phrase this? Like, it's just like at a certain point, like if you're positive that it's this person, even if you're wrong, and you keep giving the baby over to them, like that feels almost like neglectful to me. You know what I mean? It's like now your baby's had lice 4 times, and you're sure it's this person, and you keep passing her over.
Yeah, I mean, like, so I don't know. The first time you don't know.
Yeah, the first time. Not
the second time you're also not 100% sure where it's from.
For sure.
And then like.
But 4 times?
I thought it was 3 times. But anyway, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like at that point.
It was 4 times.
Okay. You should tell your mom something. Like, be concerned for your mom. You know, 100%. Be concerned for your, like, hey, mom, like, look, for some reason, every time we come over here, our baby, someone that's holding the baby has lice. So let's start checking people.
Everybody.
Like, everybody needs to get checked.
Freaking family lice check day.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
Like, dude, that's crazy. Man, I don't know, because the thing is, it's so hard to know where it comes from. Like, lice are wild, man.
Yeah.
They jump and like they can spread easily. Also, kids, like if there are other kids in the family.
Yeah.
And kids get lice at school. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, it's
yeah.
So I don't know. I feel
somebody's not paying attention, or not paying attention to their kid or something. Like, I feel like this is like a really weird sketch. Like, you can't have because like now it's been like multiple weeks. You know what I mean? Because she's like, oh, it happened, and then 2 weeks later it happened again. Like, it's been multiple weeks. Somebody's had lice for this long. You're seeing the lice at that point. You know what I mean? Like, they are full grown. They are running through your scalp.
Wait, not the baby though.
No. I'm saying whoever has that's not treating it.
Yeah.
Like somebody is gross.
Oh, dude, that's freaking crazy.
Also, like, if your baby is that little and has like lice, like another reason why I say like the neglecting is like, dude, like now your baby's like subject to like bloodborne illnesses and stuff, like, because like if you're like little and you have like no immune system, like,
yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, I do think yeah, now that you mention it again, I mean, yeah, I would definitely freak out from the beginning, like, oh my god, there's a lice on my baby, oh my god,
and like text everybody, whatever. Yeah, I feel like they're the asshole for not handling the situation.
I agree with that. Yeah. I do agree with that. Like, if I found a like lice on my child, I would immediately tell everyone. Like, yeah, fresh. I would immediately tell everyone, like, hey, I don't know what happened. We went over there and the baby has lice now. Mm-hmm. Like, people need to get themselves checked. We need to figure out where this is coming from.
And you can even be like, hey, I don't know because they have another kid, right? You can be like, hey, I don't know if it was my kid. Obviously, I'm checking my kid, but everybody needs to check themselves, please. Because even if it was us, we took it to you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Like, so, wild twist of events here.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Like, I think, I don't think there's any, okay, so. She's like, am I the asshole for not letting my mother-in-law hold the baby? No, you're not. Because, like, you're not the asshole for letting anyone hold your baby, because don't let anybody hold it because someone in your damn family has lice. Yeah. So find the source of the outbreak. Yeah. And then everybody should just stay away until you figure it out.
Everybody needs to get treated also. Like, now everybody probably has
Yeah,
lice.
you're
You guys
right.
are meeting up a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's the asshole.
Yeah.
Everyone's the a-hole. Everyone. Because everybody's
But again, to clarify,
infested.
don't come for me in the comments. She's not the a-hole for not letting, like, the mother-in-law hold the baby.
Yeah.
She's the a-hole for not handling the situation.
Yes. Let's say that again, because in our other mother-in-law episode,
Everybody's
we like
freaking out.
clarified. We said multiple times. Like, they're not the asshole for this. They're the asshole for this.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, what Kaylee said is she is not the asshole for not letting the mother-in-law hold the baby.
You can let whoever you want hold your baby. You can ban whoever you want from holding your baby for whatever reason.
Not the asshole for not letting the mother-in-law hold the baby. Asshole for why did your baby have lice 3 times and everybody not figuring out that whole damn situation.
Yeah. One time would have been it for me.
Yeah. And then everybody else sucks too. Like, I mean,
you got if you're the person, you have full on lice bugs running around in your head, they're falling from your eyebrows. Get it together, dude. Get it together.
Just like little lice raindrops falling down.
Dude.
Oh, that's horrible, dude. Oh man. So that's it, right? That's it for the episode.
That is all. That's all, folks.
We hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Give us a like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And till the next episode, peace.